Hello everybody, this is Dino GTO, and this is, I think, the first game I've ever posted of the FV4202, the Tier 8 Premium. I never posted the game in the Tier 10 version because I never played it. I didn't really feel any need to play it. Honestly, at that point in time, I was still convinced that and that was a lucky shot, I was still convinced that the Centurion Action X would be a significantly better machine. Um, that proved me wrong. But yeah, I never played the FV4202 as a tier 10. I had it unlocked. I had it sitting in my garage for like 3 months. I just kind of bought it and just let it sit there. Whenever I heard there was going to be the chance to get a free tier 8 premium from it, I grinded my ass off to get it. Then discovered I could have just took my time. Because I think I had finished the XP on it, I think, 6 months earlier than the event came out. I had it unlocked for all that time. And then whenever they announced that potentially you may get a free tier premium, I just went, fuck it, and bought it. And transferred the crew into it, sold the Centurion 7-1, which I regretted immediately, because Centurion 7-1 is a machine I actually quite like, and I bought it back since because I just like the machine, I think it's awesome. But yeah, the Action X was, no, I didn't like it at all. But yeah, this thing here is a tier 8 premium. It's actually pretty good, and it kind of fits pretty well into the UK branch, because it focuses mainly on playing ridge lines. It gets you used to the mobility, and yeah, that was kind of a lucky shot. It gets you used to the mobility, but in the next patch, potentially this thing is going to be getting the same type of speed as the Centurion Mark 1. Which will make this thing essentially better than the Centurion Mark 1 in practically every respect. Because its armor, I would argue, is better, because the sloping on the upper plate is just considerably better than the Mark 1, and the Mark 1 also has the problem of its huge lower plate with the ammo rack behind it, which just makes it kind of awkward to play. It's not a bad machine by any stretch of the imagination. Whenever I played it, it was still in SD. But yeah, I still liked the machine quite a lot. I thought it was kind of fun to play, and the gun is amazing. Like that's probably one of the best, if not the best, tier 8 gun, tier 8 medium gun in the game. So yeah, just take a couple shots to live, kill him, which is nice. I'm not typically a fan of this 20-pounder gun, but actually, as time has gone on this tank here, I think it works pretty well, because typically you're trying to stay at some sort of range in order to make it more awkward for people to try and hit your turret weak points, because you can pull out of cover and fall back into cover really quickly. And that's also something that's pretty nice about this machine. The reverse speed's 20 kilometers an hour, which is pretty damn good for any tank. If you have a 20 km/h reverse speed, you're doing well. Oh, that was fucking lucky. Holy crap, that could have gone really badly. I'd forgotten about that. But yeah, this game has proven to be a bit of a stomp. We have now beaten them 12-2. So yeah. But yeah, this thing's getting buffed to do 40 kilometers an hour in a straight line next patch. That will make this thing unbelievably good. Like, the main disadvantage to this machine here is the top speed. Because even when you're on flat ground, it feels like it's ready to go into another gear, but doesn't have the next gear. Like, even on this train here, I'm actually accelerating pretty well. It's not going to help on this. The top speed buff's not going to help at all on this kind of train. But on downhill train and on what do you call it? And on flat ground, that top speed buff will make this thing a lot more comfortable to play. So yeah, this is going to be the final shot of the game. And there it is. On to the stats. As you can see, this is worth an ace tanker. 1250 XP without the times 5 added to it. Top 1 damage and XP as far as I remember, about 2500 damage. But yeah, the last screen here is the most important one. You can see why they're buffing the profitability in this machine. I only made 42,000 credits in this game. I didn't actually miss that many shots, so you can see why they're going in the direction of buffing the profitability of this thing, because it just does not make that much money in comparison to some other premium vehicles. Like, if I had a game like this in the KV5, I would have probably made 50 or 60k in this game. So, yeah, I'm glad they're doing that. Glad they're buffing the top speed as well, because that will make this thing really, really nice to play. So, yeah. Thanks for watching. I will see you in the next one.